We're back for another Let's Game It Out video. This one's gonna be Raft. I built a raft that defies reality and ignores physics, and the thumbnail has a lot of zipline, so yeah, I can only imagine where this is gonna go. If there is one way this is gonna go, is that someone's gonna have an OCDE meltdown slash migraine from this, most likely. I don't know why, but I feel like my face tracking camera's out of place. Whatever, I'll fix it later. Anyways, I got nothing else for this intro, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it now, shall we?
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're playing some Raft today. One of my favorite games where you get to go onto the open water and only good things happen to you. I've played this game before, but they released an update.
I haven't. I've not played this game once, but I've seen people play it, and it looks fun.
With new stuff, so let's fire it up and see how wrong we can play it. So here we are in the wild world of Raft. This is our raft. That's garbage, and that cruising in the water is our best friend. That's
I feel like I gotta turn his voice down a bit. Hold on.
how I explain that they follow us around forever. Let's take a closer look. I'd like you to meet Grace.
Yeah,
she
boy.
likes to swing by and remind us that we shouldn't just get off the raft whenever we want to, or else we risk getting eaten. But you can see all this debris going by.
I remember watching so many people get so annoyed at that thing. It was like crazy.
Need to collect that so we can build stuff, and that's what this handy dandy hook is for. See that debris? You just take your hook and you just throw it, and then you just reel it right in. Yeah. And before you know it, you'll have pulled in all kinds of supplies like palm leaves and planks and ropes and whatever. And if you're real lucky, you'll get one of these barrels full of stuff. And if we're even luckier, there'll be islands. At the moment, we're kind of at the mercy of whatever direction the ocean wants to take us, so all we can do is quietly
So you have no control, okay.
hope that it takes us over to that island. Uh-oh, looks like we're passing right by. Now, we could just jump off, do our own thing, because conventional wisdom tells you that all of this is better than being on that raft, right? But what you don't know is the game builds the world around that raft, not us. So everyone say, bye-bye, raft, bye-bye.
So
and then
just...
we're over here just like, solid land. A place to start a new life.
But, wow.
Alas, it wasn't meant to be. If you get too far away...
Wow, I just... The world really does revolve around that raft, huh? Just go way too far out of the vicinity and just disappears, damn.
Away from the raft, it just starts making stuff disappear. And that's when we start treading water for all of eternity while we watch the sunset. And you know, I thought about trying to swim for the raft, but let me tell you, once that thing's gone, I'm pretty sure it's gone. I even went underwater looking for Grace and waited until my oxygen ran out, where I got treated to these
Even the shark's gone, like... Okay, so you really just need to stick with that raft, huh?
Disturbing noises. It's okay, buddy. Your sacrifice won't be in vain. So, you know, instead of that purgatory, maybe we'll just let it pass by. I'm sure there's plenty of other purgatories we can discover. Besides, one door closes, another one appears to open.
So what, did he have to, like, start a new game, or did he just respawn at another raft, or have another raft respawn or something? What happens?
Looks like we have a structure up there. Dang it, this thing's gonna pass us by too. We're just gonna risk it. Grace, leave me alone for now. Huh! Well, this one's kind of nice. Why can't I just stay? Uh-oh, we appear to be sinking. Quickly, get the cargo and get out of here. Come back to me, other raft. Now, Grace, listen, let's have an uneasy alliance, okay?
Piss off, Grace. Oh, nope.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, well now we know. Those structures are for just stealing from. And as you can see on the horizon, we have something even bigger. If you look at our building menu on the left, there's all kinds of stuff we can build. I would like to draw your attention to this sail, where we're gonna build a paddle, and now we can defy the tides and go where we feel like going. Nice. Oh dear me, it's getting a little dark, and the darkness makes me sleepy. I better go ahead and craft myself a simple bed. And let's go ahead and just put that down right here. I'm sure that island will still be there in the morning, right? Huh, we'll all be. It totally is. And not just the island too, but also crippling thirst and hunger, as evidenced by these amazing sounds. Okay, hang in there, buddy. You know, I can't really tell if the island's getting closer. What do you think, Grace? Oh, my tool just broke. Grace, did you do that? Well, looks like we won't be going to that island. Luckily, we have a backup plan for just such an occasion. It's called remembering I have food in my inventory. Raw beets. Okay, that handles the food needs, but we're still looking a little bit worse for wear. Yeah. Probably because we really, really need that water now. So we're gonna build something called a simple purifier. It can purify 1 cup of salt water into fresh water. Oh, geez, which way's forward on this thing? Whatever, this is it now. Oh boy, we're cutting this close. Oh, Grace,
are you serious?
Oh, did I mention that Grace likes to eat the raft? Gotta appreciate that timing.
Wow.
Okay, that wasn't helping at all. Let's try this again. And now we gotta sit here and whimper until this thing is done processing. No thanks to you over there. Oh, it's done. Quickly,
Nice.
give me that fresh water. Somehow everything's gonna be okay-ish. You know, and while I'm sitting here just collecting more garbage, I'm starting to run out of places to put it. So let's build some small storage. A delightful little cooler we can put on the very edge of our raft. Yes, thumbs up indeed. In fact, let's do 2. There we go.
Very small-ass raft. Okay.
Go, much better. Oh, finally, another island. Let's go ahead and make us another paddle. I'm glad paddling works as I just rake it through my water system. Okay.
Yeah,
And
just gotta love the video game logic there. Just clip through everything.
that. I managed to get us wedged, which I'm sure means the raft will hang out. Isn't that right, Raft?
Oh, Jesus.
Yep, it's staying put, just like I intended. Get back here. No, you don't. No, you don't. How is it getting farther away? You know, the hell with it. Let's just make this throwable anchor. Except I have nowhere to put it, because for some reason my raft is a little complicated. No thanks to some people.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this one gets away too. Okay, I swear, one day we're gonna land on an island. Until then, let's make a building hammer, useful for expanding your raft. And we're gonna use it to build on one whole space again. There, now we're nice and complete. Next thing we want to build is this sail, because it'll nudge us in the right direction. Okay, let's see. Let's just shove this in with...
You know, I don't know why I wasn't expecting this, but of course he's gonna take like a small thing and just overcrowd the shit out of it.
Everything else. Perfect. Looking great. And look, there's an island to test it on. Okay, let's go ahead and just swing this thing around. And with that, our days of paddling are over. And I can't actually tell if that island's getting closer, but I don't think it's getting farther away. Actually, yeah, you know what? It's definitely getting farther away.
Yeah.
Well, what good are you if you're not going to do all the work? But you know, at least there's one thing I can always rely on. Grace's contribution. That's cool. I didn't need that bed anyway. Let's go ahead and patch that problem she made. In fact, while we're at it, let's go ahead and extend the raft a little bit. You know what? Let's hold off on that whole island thing for now. Let's focus on expansion instead. And a good dose of expansion starts here with our research table. Used to research new items to craft. And I'm sure if I put this thing on the outer edge, there's no way Grace is gonna eat it, right?
Hello there.
Right as you put it down.
First thing you do is eat it? Really? Really? Okay, you know what? I take it back. The next thing we need is not a research table, but is in fact a wooden spear. So the next time the biting happens, we're gonna do a little pokey poke. Stupid Grace breaking my stupid boat. I got an idea. Let's build 2 rafts, which we're gonna designate with these handy dandy signs here. You can write whatever you wish on this. Can I now? Oh, that's easy. All right, hold please. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's take a closer look at my work. To the shark known as Grace, please stop eating my raft. Sincerely, the management. And just to make sure she sees it, let's cut a hole in the middle here. And then I'm gonna make one of these things. Shark bait. Keep the shark busy. Hey Grace, I have something for you.
Oh, she actually,
okay, Grace, I'm assuming you're also reading the sign while you enjoy that. Do we have an understanding?
No.
I'm gonna take that as a yes and leave her with her side of the raft, because I learned something else. If I break all these little platforms leading to the other raft, our 2 little raft islands stay in formation. Wait, can I do this with more little rafts? I guess only one way to find out, and the answer is yes, so I made quite a few. Who wants a tour?
And does it all just stay, like, with together and everything? Or did he already say that and I missed it? Regardless, that's that's a funny video game logic. I love it.
Stop is ye old bedchamber. Only the finest crappy sleep happens here. And once you've gotten a good night's rest, let's hop on over here to our research station, or as I like to call it, ye old diary. Top secret. Don't let me catch you reading it. Past the research station, let's just drop in, take a quick swim to get over there. This one is ye old for rent. I'm sure we'll find something to do with this eventually. And then if we go back on over here, we have our water thingamabob, or as I like to call it, water world. You might be wondering, what is this beautiful structure here? Well, let's take a look. This here is the old chest room. Behold, chests locked to the walls haphazardly with absolutely no organization to speak of. I just kind of open them up to like...
Why would we need organization when it comes to Let's Gaming Out?
Find what I'm looking for. So this is what we have for now anyway. And we shall name it Islands of Convenience. Totally not a lie. So this is the point in the game when things are finally going to start to come together. Because it's journaling time. And by that I mean research. We got all these things to research on the side here. Things like better weapons, a smelter, and so much more. Basically, to unlock the item, we have to research each individual component. So we're just gonna marathon through and research all kinds of stuff until everything at our disposal is unlocked. And now it's time to learn. So much learning. Yes, give me pop-ups forever, my favorite. Eventually, though, we get to these things we can't learn, because we don't have stuff like metal ingots. That's okay. That's what those islands are are for. Quickly struggle over to the mast and re-aim it. We must reach that island. And there goes the fleet. A bunch of waffle-shaped rafts just floating into the distance. Finally, nothing's gonna stop us this time. Okay, it looks like we've bumped into the island. Now everybody, stay in formation. I'm even gonna use one of them throwable anchors to make sure we don't go anywhere. Let's see what treasures await us. Well, looks like we got some trees, which obviously we're gonna chop down for beautiful resources. Coconuts. Can I eat this whole?
I guess so.
Sure can. Oh, and look at this. A white flower.
I can only imagine how that would go, actually trying to eat a whole coconut whole. Someone's definitely tried it before.
And if I take that, it gives me the flower itself as well as some seeds. Not that I plan on doing anything with that, so instead we're just gonna litter. Buy things. I'm glad they turn into little cardboard boxes too, so I can feel empowered to keep littering knowing the ocean will take care of it. Okay, more trees to destroy, coconuts to shatter my teeth on, flowers to pick, and then subsequently throw into the ocean. The real resources we need are down there. Let's go. Here's where we swim down and find the other stuff we need. Stuff like sand and some of this seaweed. And the satisfaction of coming across my own litter, not to mention some metal ore, as well as some copper, and a brief cameo from running out of oxygen.
Oh, yep.
Quite the haul we found here. Now we have the means to make things like dry bricks and metal ingots. First, we take a wet brick, which requires sand and clay, and then we take it and just leave it out in the sun for a while. And then we just wait 10,000 years. So bored. Even the sunset is boring. Oh, it's done. Come here. Let's shove you in my diary. Yeah. Learn. We're gonna go over to our space for rent. Melty me bananas. And that's where the smelter's going. Now we're gonna melt that metal. And pull that out with my bare hands. And now for some copper. Come here, singe my hands. And finally some seaweed. And now let's research.
Of course, none of that's going to be burning your hands or anything when you take it out.
Research, and learn. And now that we're oh so smart and have so many exciting new options available to us, we're gonna build a personal favorite of mine, the collection net. Automatically catches items that float into it. You mean I don't have to do this anymore? Well, now you're speaking my language. So these things...
Yeah, that would be nice, because I imagine having to throw that hook at collecting stuff all the time gets annoying at some point.
Need to connect to another raft. So we'll kind of modify this guy a little bit and slowly but surely replace each little part. Okay, looking good. Ooh, and let's put one like, what, right over there? I think we can do that. Okay, great. Already doing its job. And we'll do another one like right over here. Okay.
Make a lot.
Kind of lost track of time there for a second. Made quite a few more than I thought I would. I'm gonna consider
hey, make as many as you can and collect as much as you can, I guess.
Collecting materials to be a solved problem now. Especially all that stuff that didn't get caught and is just drifting right on by. And this is one of my favorite parts. Watch what happens when I collect this. My collection net runneth over. Now that we've researched all this...
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty satisfying feeling to just collect all that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what did I just do? I accidentally moved my microphone and also ended up hitting a toggle, which set me back in the video and everything. Oh, Jesus.
Now that we've researched all this stuff and we're basically PhDs in everything, we need to build this lovely thing. You know, just a radio receiver I made with some parts lying around. And in order to make this thing work, we're gonna need to build a battery, as well as plug in 3 antennas to this thingamabob down here. Last time the game scolded me for putting the antennas
Anyone remember having to do that with some old technology stuff? Anyone else remember having to do that? Because I do.
Far apart, so we're just gonna play it safe and just kind of one there, and then one right over here, and one right over here. Yeah, that seems fine. That's not stressing out the cords at all, right? And we'll just put a battery right in there. Oh, the things you can make from mayo containers. Okay, let's fire it up. Requires higher altitude. Well, you require lower attitude. What do you think of that? Well, fine, if you insist. I'll play your little game and move these higher. So we're gonna give each one of these things their own platform, and we're gonna dive into the wild world of staircases, because they demanded it. Okay, this is coming together, just like I hoped it would. Okay, I hope this is enough. It better be. I spent the time making 3 of these dumb platforms, evenly spaced apart and high in the air. So 1, let's go place the second one.
Yep.
You're fine.
Okay, never mind.
Struggle to get over to the next.
I was about, the moment he jumped, I was like, does he take fall damage in this? And, well, my question was answered.
Next one, climb all the oddly placed stairs. Yep. Place number 2. Head on over to the next one. And 3. Okay, what do you got for me?
Are you serious?
Really? That's not high enough? Does this thing itself need to be higher? Also, stellar...
you know, it might be, and... Oh, Jesus, these cords, man.
job with the wiring. Oh, but it took like a million years to make these. I had to like build these beams all the way up and everything. 3 times was enough, thank you. I don't want to do it a 4th. You leave me no choice. I'm gonna half-ass this one, which is gonna look just amazing and not like a god-awful eyesore. Just look at that. Bask in the craftsmanship. Okay, seriously, can you please work this time? Okay, looks like we're in business. This little radar thing is gonna lead us to our next destination, so all we need to do is steer the ship in that direction. All controlled by this one sail down here. Also, I'd like to point out I tried to make this look nice.
The whole... just the entirety of this whole small fleet, I guess, just controlled by one dinky little sail. Just... gotta love abusing game technology.
Nice the first time.
Game logic.
You wanted this game, not me. Okay, I'm into it too. Okay, Sail, I'm gonna need you to go that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably be into this game too. Like, like I already felt like wanting to play Satisfactory from Let's Game It Out. Now I want to play this too. Like, oh boy.
Direction now. Somehow mysteriously do this and take the whole fleet with you. So we use this radar to get to interesting points in the game, and that's where we're gonna really speed up this playthrough. Because the first islands we hit were already in the game. I want to see the new content, so get ready for us to do this fast.
Fast, huh?
And by that I mean I'm gonna skip ahead till we're there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look, we're almost there. Oh, in fact, I think we passed it. Oh yeah, there it is. Come on, Sail, let's turn you around. Onward to this amazing structure. I'm gonna give the raft a helping hand. I'm sure this will really do something right for all this. My god, I actually think it's helping. Now, I could probably just jump on right there. But why do that when I've got this? And,
Jesus.
You're fine. Okay, we're here for one reason only, and that's to run our way through this facility until we find a whiteboard. And here it is. Here's what we need. This post-it, which if we open up my pocket diary, lets us know that we need to go to #8449. Okay, let's get out of here and... you know, I think I forgot to dock the raft. Okay, here we go.
For it.
You can't escape me this easily, Raft. I don't care if it took me all night to catch up to you. I am the captain of this vessel. Okay, onward to the next...
I'm curious as to how long it did take for him to get there, because, oh boy, imagine that swim was annoying.
Next place. Oh god, that's gonna take forever.
Here we go again.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, we're here. Behold, it's a cruise liner. Oh, and my raft seems rather taken with these rocks. Now I'm gonna trust you this time. You're not gonna try and run away without me, are you? So there's a lot of things we need to do in this place, but I'm gonna break it down for you kind of fast. We basically need to break in, pick up a bunch of exciting supplies like this gas tank, and then we head to the bridge, set up a bomb, stare right at it as it blows up, and proceed. You're the captain now. First, we need this other post-it, which is gonna tell us where to go next. But what we also need is this beautiful engine schematics, as well as this over here, the steering wheel. Allows you to rotate your raft. Game, plural, rafts. Okay, I believe it's that point right there. This should go a little faster though, and I'll tell you why. Remember that engine blueprint we found? Allows you to go in different directions and increases your speed. Well, I made one. I learned last time that one of these can power 100 platforms, and I really have no idea how many platforms this is. Well, whatever.
Might be just barely under 100 or it's over.
Let's place planks, get the fuel nice and high. I'm not really sure which direction we should tell it to go. Whatever, let's try it anyway. All right, it's chugging along and I think it's having a little trouble. Okay, hold on.
I can't imagine
let's put down another one. In fact, why stop at one more? Let's build several more. Okay, here we go. No, not just 3. I built them all around my base. I think there's probably like 20 of them, all gloriously facing different directions, not working.
And yet somehow connected to each other without being connected at all. You gotta love the video game logic.
As a team at all. I can't wait to see what happens when we fire them up. I kind of went around each one too and just kind of willy-nilly chose a direction, thus guaranteeing that nothing works in unison. So let's fire them up and see what happens. One is clearly not enough. Fire up a second, still not enough. A third, on the other hand.
Imagine if it just made like every platform just go into different, its own direction and everything. Oh boy, and then everything just gets all lost.
And there we go, now we're cooking with gas. Oh, and it really looks like we're trucking right along. Can't wait to see what happens when I fire them all up. Okay, I think all 20 are fired up now. And despite some of these wheels trying desperately to go other directions, seems like we're actually moving. I cannot imagine all the wasted potential happening from all of these paddles going different directions. Oh, you know what? That's a great idea for a name. I will call this USS Wasted Potential.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, and
Perfect
now
name.
next, let's place the steering wheel. Invalid. Let's see, what about... Okay, I'll just put it on backwards.
Okay,
there we
there
go.
you go.
Now I can look at the radar and steer. Just, you know, backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, this is harder than it looks. Guess that means we need to position this so the thing is
I got this is like whenever inverted controls like pop up.
on
Probably.
the bottom. Okay, and before you know it, we'll be there. Probably. All right, according to the readout, we're almost there. Soon we should be able to see it.
Oh. Well,
Oh, we're here.
Yep,
Well,
you're there.
okay then. Now, Grace, I'm gonna need you on extra good behavior while I'm gone. You can do that for me, right? And to ensure that, I'm gonna leave some extra
boy.
food for you. Be good and watch over the raft. Okay, good
Well,
talk.
she's just
I'm also
chewing.
gonna rotate this thing all the way, which means the raft should just rotate on its own. So, hopefully it'll be here when I get back. I guess we'll see. Ah, here we are. What the heck is this? Watch out for bears.
Jesus,
I'll be watching.
There's bears in this game? Okay, that's... Alright.
All right. Because just like the other places, we're actually here to get another code to go somewhere else. First, we need to beat up a bunch of bears.
Oh, boy.
Stand back, nature.
And it's
I
easy?
told you.
Okay.
Oh, buddy, are you okay there? Did you die and all your bones disappeared? All right, not
guess
gonna
so.
lie,
Oh,
I've been
Jesus.
distracted just slaying bears all night. Nothing brings me more joy than...
Oh,
what,
Jesus.
What just
Oh,
happened?
it got-
am I
did he-
under the world? And me unable to
Oh.
appreciate my kill?
I
Which
thought he... or did he forget to anchor?
just vanished again. You know, based on how the island is flickering in and out of existence, I'm gonna go ahead and say that my raft has drifted a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think it's causing
A little,
some,
huh?
shall we say, spatial anomalies. And also pretty sure it's not coming back.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
let's try this
All right, well, we
again.
got
You
it.
know, I'm pretty sure the mistake is we didn't use an anchor. So let's see, let's
Yeah.
just... Yep, I'm
Okay.
sure that'll do it. This child's pail full of rocks, gripping onto this one square, is gonna hold all this. So as mentioned, we're here for the next code.
We gotta love the video game logic, man.
To do that, we have to go to 3 relay stations, fire the power back on, so that's 1, head on to the next, and that's 2, and 3. Let's see, the computer now should show us the code. Yep, no missing that. Well, bless my lucky stars, the fleet is still there.
Nice.
Ah, good to be back. Grace, how you doing? Good? I'm great, thanks for asking. You stay
Mark-
down there, I'm
marching
gonna
down.
go up here and put in the new coordinates. Okay, so 7234, looks like it's gonna take us all the way to 1994. Untether the anchor and let's get out of here. By that I mean enjoy this fade to white. Ta-da! There it is, slowly coming into view. Welcome
There
to
we go.
Caravan Town, or whatever that sign says that I can't read backwards.
Oh, no.
Okay, you know the drill. Keep me anchored, child bucket. So here we are at the new content. We're actually here for basically just one thing, and that's this zipline technology. There are 3
there we are.
zipline parts somewhere in the city that we need to find. So let's go through everyone's homes long dark style and see if we can uncover some secrets. There's zipline part 1, and if we follow this tube all the way down and deep into the ocean, way down
Oh,
at the
Jesus.
bottom, there's part number 2. And part 3 is in here. You gotta launch this rocket with some explosive powder.
Oh, well, there it goes.
And there's your part. Oh boy, it's time. Whee! Ah,
Oh,
my
oh.
skull. Little rough on that re-entry, huh? And that's pretty much the most important thing we needed. Now, before we shove off to greener pastures, there's one last thing we need to find. And that is, of course, the code to the next place. That's what we're looking for. I'll just take that. Ah, Tangaroa. That must be where we're going next. Which, hey, doesn't even seem to be that far away. Only 1,793 nautical somethings. Go ahead,
Yay.
turn the wheel, rotate
Definitely
the
not
whole
far at all.
raft. And off we go, kinda. So while we have some time to stare off at the beautiful horizon, wait for us to get ever closer to the next island, I'd say it's time to make some improvements to the raft. And by that, I mean some zip lines. Okay, so let's see how this works. Let's put another one, like, over there. Okay, Grace, don't hurt me or break my finger, but I refuse to stop pointing. So if the first one is right there, let's put the next one right here. Oh, God, I gotta connect them manually. Can I just
boy.
jump off with this? Oh, yeah, I can. And it
think-
just stays with me the whole time. All right, let's just connect that right like that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Time for a test run. We...
Oh.
Ah, yes, a perfect first test. So the next question is, can we connect multiple zip lines to the same little pole thing? Like if I put one here behind Grace's hidey hole, grab the end, and drag it all the way up to this one, can I connect it? Oh my god. So. And as an added bonus, when I try and use it, it doesn't even work. I'm like stuck on the stairs. Well, I think we know what this is gonna lead to. So hold please, while I test a few things.
Here we go. Oh, Jesus, what did he do?
Okay, so I have some findings. The findings are that you can place a hell of a lot of zip lines. So
holy sh... like... God, can you imagine there's like a power plant that looked like this? Like, good lord. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, where do you even know where you're going? Like, what goes to where? Oh, jeez. Just organized mess.
So of course I wondered, is there a limit on how many zip lines you can have? And I am pretty certain that there is no limit. Or if there is, I certainly couldn't find it. Let me give you the tour. This is it. This is the tour. You've seen it all now, and it's...
I can only wonder if there actually is a limit, and if so, how much further do you need to go to reach it?
Hideous or beautiful, depending on how you look at it. I know, you're probably asking, though, how do they do as actual zip lines? Pretty good. Hit use anytime, and you'll grab onto something. And from there, you can just jump from zip line to zip line. What a novel way to get around.
Yeah,
anyway, let's go up to
Honestly, that's actually a cool way of getting around. If anything, that actually works. Like, I don't know the term I want to use. I don't know, jumping around like Spider-Man, I guess. That's honestly what it kind of reminds me of. But that's, well, I don't know. But it's, I like it.
Steering wheel thingy and see how we're doing. Thank God we can just walk right through the zip lines. Otherwise, we would have been decapitated like 100 times. Can't turn on the display. Game just wants me to ride zip lines. What if I just climb all over this stuff? There we go. Oh, we're kind of close. Just gotta course correct a little bit, and I'm sure we'll be almost there. Behold.
Just imagine you're... Just imagine, like, you're on the beach, and then you just see this whole abomination just floating by you. Oh, Christ.
Old Golf Ball Island. Can't wait to explore what looks like a snow globe of Seattle. Okay, so let's just zipline our way all the way to the front. By now, I'm sure you know the drill. Oh, you know what I just realized, actually? You can just take this thing with you. Well, in that case, let's put it somewhere nice and secure. Yeah, this seems good. And now let's go exploring. Yeah, you just stay there and stay magical. And here we are. Ooh. If there's one thing I like about an advanced society like this one, it's being able to litter anywhere. Here, let me contribute. There you go. Oh, and it looks like we have a little robot friend who's excited to shock me. No surprise there. That's okay, the feeling is mutual. You can behave now, buddy? Sure, you're not gonna mind if I take this key card, right? Okay, thank you. You just stay there and think about what you've done. Here, have some trash. So pretty much you just go around the city beating up these robots and taking their cards. Besides them, this place is abandoned. But thankfully for some of these buildings, I can use a key card to get in. And that's when the real fun begins. Also known as going through people's belongings. So after searching the city, what the game wants you to do is head up here. See that ladder? That's where we need to reach, because then we can take it all the way to the top of the tower. The only way over to that thing is by taking this zip line from that building. And the entrance to that building is broken, and most certainly there's an intended way to do this, but I think I got a better idea. And it involves our raft, so thank God there's an exit door right here. Test number 1. Can I build straight into this thing? Let's see. So far, so good. Aww. So the answer is no. Unless, what if I aim it straight up this thing? I do have a tower right here. Let's see. So far, wait. Oh, God, yes. I can't believe this is working. This is fantastic.
Oh, this is great.
No building is out of reach for us now that we've got help from the raft. Oh, my God.
Man, this is just a Minecraft-ass building, like, Jesus Christ, because it doesn't, like, require any type of reinforcement or anything. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm so excited that this is working. Oh, looks like I ran out of materials. We did pretty good, though. Besides, that's the upper level. We can just jump down there. Easy, easy. You're fine. Okay, where were we? Let's see, what do we got here? Emergency bridge launch. Is that this? Am I in the bridge? What's out this door? Is this thing the bridge? Why would I want to launch this? You know what, I don't care. I'm not gonna ask the hard questions. Okay, so let's see here. How many numbers am I working with?
Like what the game requires me to think? Screw that, just go ahead and do stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 numbers total. And I bet there's like a puzzle I have to do. What's this? I bet this is a clue. That sounds like a lot of work. I got a much better idea. I'm just gonna try every possible combination in order. I'm sure this won't take very long, right?
Oh my God.
4, 8,
Please tell me he just Googled it instead of actually going through all of this. Like, good lord.
1, 2, 4, 8, 1, 3.
Oh,
hey, I got it. Oh, what's happening?
Oh.
Oh, I guess that was the bridge. What the hell kind of button is that? Why would you even want to do this?
One.
Whatever, let's just slide off the giant golf ball and take a look. Ow, ow, ow. Hello? Hello? Did I beat the dinner rush? Can I still get a reservation? Ah, my favorite. More potential coordinates. Yay. Oh my god, look at this note. I didn't realize that Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter existed in this game world. Is Varuna Point just the Bay Area? Which we'll have to find out in the 3rd chapter. Well, that's probably all the raft we got for now. So I hope you had fun. I know I did. I'm gonna take a quick power nap before filling this whole place with zip lines, and I'll see you next time.
Christ. Bro, what is this? Alright, well, that was his broken-ass zipline raft, which... Yep. It defied reality and ignored physics. Yep, just as the title said so. Yep. That's Let's Game It Out for you, I guess. Yeah. Let me know what other Let's Game It Out videos you want me to react to in the comments below. And don't forget to check out the original video and check out Let's Game It Out, who will also be linked in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.